Welcome back to the game of love. Have you ever wondered, looking at the night sky, the mysteries of creation? Let us take a walk from the first point of time and understand how this beautiful universe was created. Sitting around the fire, the disciple was observing the night sky. Looking up to the skies above, the stars stretching endlessly in the dark skies, glistening, sharp and cold, vast distances apart. Master, how was the universe created? The master looked at his disciple. Before the universe was created, son, there was nothing, just silence, just deep silence. And 36 yugas or ages, the divine sat in absolute silence. There was no religion, no churches, no temples, no masjids, no religious text, no prophets, no saints, no rituals, no days, no nights, no earth, no sun, no moon, no heaven, no hell, no matter, no energy, just silence, deep silence. No form of any kind existed, son. Just silence, pure silence. Darkness was hidden within darkness, deeper and deeper layers of darkness. All was a state of darkness, cloudiness. This, my son, is referred to as the state of Tundukara. Arvada Narvada Tundukara. Arvad meaning countless millions. Narvad meaning countless billions of years. Son, there was just one dense singularity, one divine Shakti, just the one supreme consciousness in deep samadhi. The divine consciousness stayed silent for many aeons. Then under the self, the divine created an elaborate play known as Kale. This, my son, was the self-will of the divine. The hidden Shakti, the power, in its own will decided to manifest itself. First came the light, then from the center of the light came the divine celestial sound of the word. The first word, which resonated throughout the whole of the galaxies, was the sound of Om, or Om. In the text, it says, Om Gurmukh Kiyo Akara. Om, the one universal creator, created the creation through the words of the primal Lord. Pehna pehna tre gun besathari, nirgun te sargun drishtari. He created the diverse expanse of the three qualities. From formless, he appeared as form. Then, son, this created a sequence of events. Creation started to take form. The Nirgun had manifested itself into Sarkan. Master, what is Nirgun? Asked the disciple. Son, Nirgun is that aspect of the divine which is beyond the three aspects of Maya, the illusion, and cannot be seen with the physical eye, and can only be experienced with the divine eye known as Dib Drishti, the inner eye. What is Sargun, Master? Sargun is that aspect of the divine which is visible to the eye, planets, bodies, nature, etc. Master, can you explain the process, please? Yes, son. From the Om, or the Om, the 5 elements were created: earth, water, fire, air, space. These were known as the 5 tattvas, or the 5 tats. Space became the shelter for the many galaxies and solar systems. The material world came into being. Kal, meaning time, was created. Maya, meaning the illusion, was created. They became the shadow of the divine, much like the shadow of a human being, which is not real, but neither is a part. The energy of the divine was separated into 3, my son. There was the manifestation, and then there was time, and then there was the divine. We were born from the divine. We became the separated energy of the supreme energy. As a consequence, we lost our original divine face, our emptiness. Maya, the duality, became the main player in the creation, creating an illusion, making us believe that what we see and experience is the whole truth, my child. This is known as a play of Maya, the Khel, an illusion or a deception. As Maya became the illusion of the world, the material phenomenon of the 3 gunas were created: Rajogun, Tamogun, Satogun. The Rajvik, Tamsik, and the Satvik. Tamogun meaning a mind full of desires and attachments, which leads to anticipations. Rajogun meaning a mind of ignorance, which leads to dullness, laziness, passiveness, not listening to anyone, unwillingness. This, my child, is the darkest of the 3 gunas, the lowest of the 3 gunas. And then the Satvik, the elevated nature of the mind, leading to happiness and blissfulness in society, in which we experience all our perceptions of pain. Yet, my son, all 3 states of the gunas are bound in Maya. My child, when we were in our mother's womb, we were pure. We were protected by the divine. As we were born, very quickly the play of Maya starts, and we became engrossed by the lure of the false promises of the Maya. We forgot that we were the children of the divine and started to find pleasure in that which we are not. And in this elaborate cosmic play, the whole world became lost. My child, our challenge is to reunite with the divine essence. The disciple was absorbing every single word of his master, mesmerized. My child, understand one thing. The lowest point of the mind is the Pindman, the gross mind. This mind operates in the arena of the 9 gates of the body. It's a judgmental, critical mind. All actions born from this mind, however well intentional, will be born from Kal Yuga. Here, the illusions of Kal Yuga has trapped our soul like a fish which is trapped in a fisherman's net. The pinned mind is the most difficult mind to control. The next, my child, is the Antman. That is between the eyes, a coarse mind in the arena of visions and sounds. Then the Nijman. This lies behind the forehead, also known as the Trikuti. This is the most purest form of Maya mind. Then, my child, there is what we call the 10th gate, the Gagan. The great sages, the great gurus of the past have recognized, shared, and explained that the path of spirituality is full of traffic of the ego. Circumnavigating this elaborate play of the mind will not be easy, my child. This is a jungle. The trappings of ego and the manifestation of ego in its different guises will be in abundance. Here, my child, only a true guru who has done the journey will truly guide you through. Only through the practice of Shabd Surt meditation, under the guidance of a true master, using the authentic mantras, those mantras which will bridge between us and the divine, will help us realize our true self. This, my child, is known as self-realization, our true essence, our true identity, a divine realization. And by understanding the play, we will begin to take fruitful steps towards the divine. The disciple looked at his master, looked at the sky, and carried on observing the marvels of the divine.